up his first victory. It turned out to be an interesting afternoon. Match commentator Archie McPherson.
The weather has been thwarted by the Ibrox undersoil heat, but will the chill factor affect the squad much more tellingly than the wind from the northeast? The Big Egg, on his managerial debut here, can't record his first win against a club which hasn't achieved a win in the last 5 matches. Rangers striving to bring in new talent to midfield, have to make do with an improvised setup again, hoping Barry Ferguson can weld them together. And without doubt, the name of the Mercurial, Lorenzo Amoroso, received the warmest reception by the crowd in his return from suspension to the heart of Rangers defence. Dundee United won 2-0 the last time they were here and make 3 changes from last week's draw with Aberdeen. Tasso Benitez and Stephen Thompson come in to replace Hasni El Joffrey, Jim Hamilton and Stephen McConnell, which makes room for Charlie Miller, who many thought would reach the heights when he wore a Rangers jersey, and comes back today, perhaps, to haunt them. Referee today, Mr. Kenny Clark. Well, there hasn't been too much seasonal encouragement for these two clubs. On the one hand, Rangers having an AGM trying to convince people that the debt, huge debt, is serviceable. And Dundee United, backstabbing going on there in Dundee at the moment, resembles Chicago, I think, in the roaring 20s. One never knows how it's going to pan out for them. But can these two teams put all that behind them and put on a display fitting for this Christmas season? We certainly hope so. United, of course, won the last time they were here, which must give them some encouragement. And by all accounts, they played extremely well against Aberdeen last week, without much return on that, as did Rangers. Now Conterman trying to find out Valanzi, and he does. In his favourite position on the left-hand side. Lovely little ball to Newman. That's well whipped across, but nobody had come up for that. He had outstripped everybody there, and that's a throw to Rangers. But good movement again by Valanzi on the left, and I think it will be fatal for United if they allow the man that kind of latitude on the left-hand side. Play to Charlie Miller. Stephen Carson on this right-hand side. Well enough tackled, and well, I think in fact United have been given a free kick for that. Shot at goal, and Amoroso just stabs away. Well, that's a very good shot there by David Partridge. He measured it up, took his time, very calculatedly, and smote it towards goal, but you could see Kloss dealt with it with that degree of competence. Well, United are playing with the kind of confidence where they can knock it about in midfield like this. Beautifully taken by Carson. Thompson had come away wide right, and it's away by Ross. Here's De Boer, brilliant turn by De Boer. Valanzi should get it, and he does. Valanzi, in and go. He does it. Cleanly taken by the Georgian. Dundee United had pushed forward, left themselves vulnerable on that right-hand side of their defence. He had a long way to run. Now, I've seen him on one-on-ones at Ibrox before that he has missed. This time, I mean, absolutely sure. I think perhaps deceiving the goalkeeper, who might have felt he was going to play it wider to his left. And Rangers go one in front at a crucial time in this game. Dundee United were coming into the game with confidence, as I said. That's a good ball inside. Little 1-2 being played. And United's best move of the game so far, almost finished off by Tasso Benitez. Little 1-2's being played there. He went back in for it. There's a challenge. There's the ball played back inside. Well, he did see the whites of that goalkeeper's eyes, and that's the nearest they've come yet to a goal. What a swing in it. It's off and it's in again. Thompson got the equaliser. Well, where was the goalkeeper? Indeed, where was the entire Rangers defence? I mean, Laughlin was left not wholly uncovered, but given a surprising amount of freedom here. There he is. Well, you could see that Condiment completely lost sight of where the ball was. He was looking elsewhere. Well, there's Alex Smith right in the middle with his arms folded there. You know, that man's name's being tossed about like a piece of spent tissue paper up in Dundee at the moment, which is a great shame, since he brought about stability in the last year to Dundee United. Hope they don't forget that. Rixon. Rangers can't make progress. Here's Advaladze. Now De Boer. Plenty passes by Rangers. Just lacking that penetration again. Rixon wants the final ball, going to be late. Newman can't get it. The wrong side of him, his right-hand side. Good move by Rangers and Rixon. Here's Vedwa. Well, that's a very good ball. Advaladze! Now, one wonders why he took it just as quickly as that. I don't think he quite needed to take it at that angle. He had a little bit of leeway to let it bounce just a little more in front of him. Well, Patterson and Benitez again have added to that midfield that United have. Is playing a lot of good football. Here's Condiment. Well, once again, poor pass forward by Condiment. Put out there by Craig Easton. Picked up there. Now Flo can't pick it up. Lovely ball put through there. It required that instant touch, though. Ross, De Boer. Flo. Here's Ross. Beautiful little touch, and Ross took it too far, I think. He gets a corner kick, but again his first touch let him down. Watch this glorious piece of play. And it was that touch there where he pushed it just too far ahead. He had to go towards the goal line again. Nevertheless, a corner kick. And it's Amoruso. And on his return from suspension, the big fella leaps up there with delight. A simple goal, but very effective. And he comes across to the new management team and gives them both a hug, as if to say, welcome, and maybe you'll make me captain after that. The Rangers support right behind that goal, rising to the man who gives them encouragement again. After going a bit flat, they're back in the lead. Here's Ross. De Boer. Ferguson plays it simply. Advaladze. Newman. Condiment. Advaladze. Rangers playing with a bit more confidence now, right on the half-time whistle. Well, a kind of roar of relief from the Rangers supporters. They had taken that lead. An excellent goal by Advaladze after that long run towards the goalkeeper, keeping his cool, near post, and in it went. And then Dundee United, who had been coming back into the game, playing good possession football in midfield, got a goal, which I think, well, no disrespect to them, came from shoddy defending. And in it went eventually from Thompson after Loughlin had caused the panic by being there. And then up came Amoruso, absolutely delighted not just to come back into the Rangers side, but to lead from the front, as the former captain likes to do. Rangers leading at half-time by 2-1.
Midfield in an improvised midfield, and indeed that's the way they've been playing. It hasn't been with any great self-assurance, but they are in the lead. And given the fact that Dundee United had a lot of possession in that game and still worked away at it, even though they were behind and did get their equaliser, they could still make a game of it if they keep their head. Well, there might have been a hand used there, but the referee might have considered that to be accidental. That's meant for Arveladze again. Here he is. Certainly going for it! Well, there's no intention for that man to part with the ball. Good control. A very difficult ball to take in the first instance, and he did well. Watch the high bounce here. Thompson, who did well to get out of that. There's a shot. And Amoruso wasn't at all happy with the sport he was given. Too many players around him there, and he did very well to keep that control and get that shot in at all. United crowding them in midfield. Amoruso comes away with it though. There's a run by Rickson. Here's Arveladze's onside. Arveladze going in, and that's it. Tremendous. A second for Arveladze. Running the full length of the field again. He had the option of maybe putting it inside to Rickson, who I think was impeded in any case. He decided it's my ball. And so it was. 54 minutes on the clock, and Rangers are now storming ahead, thanks again to the Georgian. Patterson, a lot of pace in there. Amoruso comes away with it. He judged that well enough. Here's Flo. Rickson. Amoruso pulled out of position. Put in there by Patterson. And no cover at all. Newman ran away from that. That's an incredible goal. They ran away from Thompson. Good on the lad for the way he took it eventually. But watch this extraordinary running away and leaving him on his own. Not exactly the easiest of gifts, because he had eventually defenders coming down on him. And he swatted in. Contivan. Arveladze couldn't quite get the decent control. Arveladze again. Here's Flo with it. And it's to the wrong side of the net. And I think he made it difficult for himself by dragging it away to the left. Once again, wonderful play by Arveladze, setting the big Norwegian up here, but that was a very, very fine angle to take the ball, even though he had turned the defence inside out. Miller. Thompson shielding it again. Back he goes, Contiman. Oh, that's a great effort by Charlie Miller. And that, I think, exposed the defensive frailty of Contiman as he seemed to lose track of that ball again, allowing Charlie Miller the shot at goal. On to Arveladze. Good movement by Newman. Has to cut back the way though. Here's Arveladze.
Ferguson. Guanterman did that well enough. Now Ross swings it over and it's in the air, it's off the line. Newman, great save. And Rangers couldn't kill him off there. Tremendous run here by Ross, an excellent ball, the best ball he's put in this afternoon, trundling beyond everybody. Gallagher there, but look at this last one coming up from Newman. He stood his ground bravely. And once again Ross beaten on the outside. Comes back though, and he's given support as Amoruso comes forward. Alvaladze getting again. What a tremendous second half Alvaladze's had. Trailing players in his wake. Great football, De Boer. Puts it across strongly, and I think that might be a chronic kick. It is indeed. And United again had more players in that area than Rangers, and thus they survived this excellent play by Ronald De Boer, who looked up, where is it? And there was nobody to help him. Ross slightly hesitated. United looking dangerous again. That's a great effort. That must be this time just past. Wonderful effort to get an equaliser there as that Rangers defence was taken apart again. There is play through there, and since he's come on, McConaughey has been running at that defence. Missed there, and then the second one coming in and away to the side, put up by the Rangers defenders. Coming in, Ronnie O'Brien coming from that right-hand side. Looked like a push, and it was. Gregson's onside. Oh, it's almost an own goal. That's a brilliant save. Really was a magnificent save. Instinctive. Amoruso goes away. I needed a little bit of support again. He's been dragged out of position. Can United take advantage of this? Here's Ferguson. Free kick. And it goes to De Boer. Neat turn by De Boer. Alvaladze. There's a shot that's just passed. Well, he did very well to get that little manoeuvre, little shuffle after De Boer had set him up for it. Defender in front of him, he does that very well. And there goes the final whistle. Alec McLeish has attained his first victory as a Rangers manager. But what a struggle. Opening goal by Alvaladze, setting the stage for him being, in my opinion, the man of the match. Then Thompson coming in for that equaliser, followed by Amoruso with the header, and then running to his management team to embrace him. Alvaladze with another splendid goal, and then Thompson given an absolute gift to give Dundee United a chance. Let's just say in the most Christmassy, charitable way about Rangers that Big Egg has a lot of hard work to do with this outfit. Final score, Rangers 3, Dundee United 2.
How important was it for you to get that first win, get that out of the way?
Very important, yeah, it was very important. I think the players were a wee bit anxious as well to get the win, and at times they were trying to do each other's job when they have to trust their teammates at times. But overall, I felt the commitment and application was tremendous, and you know, we should have made it more comfortable for ourselves.
I thought we